My name is Lupe Castillo, and I am a gardener, a grower. Have been growing food since before I can remember. I am a resident of the Twin Cities and came here from the Valley of Texas, El Valle. And my family, my cousins were, some of the individuals that worked in the fields and harvested the foods for your dinner plates. So with that, my parents always wanted us to maintain that connection, so we knew that all work is honorable. And I believe that from that, I truly believe that farmers and gardeners will heal this world and probably save it. So my connection to urban ag is that I believe everyone should have access to food. For me, it's a human right, and the way that we can grow foods, share and exchange, harvest foods, it's just a matter of community connecting. So with the infrastructure of big farming, big farmers, I believe access to land is one of the biggest barriers for urban ag individuals that are looking for just that community farm site to be able to grow food, not only for their family, not only for their extended family, but for the community. And with food, individuals gather, therefore creating a natural way that individuals share resources, they share knowledge, they share honor and respect for their elders. But with that, in looking for just kind of more opportunity to expand on my own growing, I really feel that access to land is one of the biggest barriers. Language can be a barrier. Everyone always thinks of language as Spanish, English, Russian, Hmong, Tagalog, all of that. No, language is also about the language of farming. And so to have BIPOC community members be able to navigate that language so that they stay true to ourselves, so we stay true to ourselves while also gaining access to urban ag lands. So with that, I think once that understanding starts to be fostered and nurtured, then we can even consider having a level playing field with land access. There's so many thoughts about land access, and we know who the original inhabitants of these lands are. So we're just here but a moment. We're here but a moment in time. So showing our children, our grandchildren, our elders that this is how we offer love and support by growing the food and harvesting it ourselves. And those teachings as we have while cooking together and sharing foods together and sharing those family secrets of those recipes, there's magic in that and there's healing in that. So I would like to speak to those individuals that are foundations, that are grantors, and looking for ways to offer support. Really consider BIPOC farmers. And I believe that they're the least resourced, but yet the most powerful. So we have it, we learn it, we grow it, we gift it. Support urban ag. Thank you.
May I ask a few more questions?
Mm-hmm.
What do you see are things that can help level the playing field? We talk about language, there's so many industry-specific words around the food system that we have. What are ways that people can even break that barrier? Or what are the things that you would like to see from either academic institutions or governments or local organizations?
Yeah. Well, I believe if we start in schools, grade schools, kindergartens, high schools, that children, youth will learn they're reconnecting with Mother Earth and with our food systems. I believe that would be a way to change the landscape of urban ag. It wouldn't be such a kind of, time relative issue or concern or model, because we would all have access. So once we all have access, once we're all able to grow in our yards, in the community parks, in land trust land areas. And so I believe that starting with the little ones to embed that knowledge would be a huge aspect in increasing individuals to grow, but also to have them help create this ecosystem and strengthen the ecosystem of urban ag.
Can you say something more too about how that impacts the health, both physical and mental, for young people to be in the dirt and to be eating fresh produce?
Could you repeat that again?
How does that impact the physical and mental health of youth?
Yes. So I believe that fresh food, freshly grown foods, is a great attribute of healing our bodies. And how we have access to that or lack thereof speaks greatly to the ecosystem of food and food production and food systems and sustainable food avenues and pathways. There's fast food, there's quick food, and I always tell individuals it's not healing food. So I believe that when someone grows and plants and nurtures that seed and puts it in the ground, they may not place every single seed. They may have helpers. They may have children and grandchildren or other growers helping them. There's blood, sweat, and tears that go into that growing. And that's where that healing is, because we have to have that personal connection. We have to touch. We have to, put our power and our energy, our energia into those seeds so that they grow and nurture and mature to be healing foods for us, for everyone.
Absolutely. That's really well put. So if you could just have one takeaway for people, what do you want them to know about urban agriculture and the future of it? And what's the big dream?
The big dream for me, as I think about that we wouldn't need the corner stores for food, because we would have it. We would have it in our yards, we would have it in our homes. We'd go across the street to Tia's house and get the balm that's needed, to heal that sore, that scratch. But that would be my dream, to have a walkable community that doesn't need the fast food, overpriced, patriarchal store that just takes advantage of those that are least resourced and least able to access fresh foods. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Are there any questions that you feel people aren't asking enough that you wish people would get out there?
For urban ag, I think for me, I ask this question, and I wonder how many others are asking the question as to where is the money? Where is the money going for urban ag? Which communities, which individuals are granted, the grants and funding, and which are not? And to really look at that in a way that is inquisitive and curious to know how to reach, again, community that is well capable of growing food systems. But where's the money?
Do you have any final thoughts or stories you'd like to share?
No, I think that's it.
Thank you so much.
Yes.